Here's something that might terrify you. Every 65 seconds, someone in America develops dementia. By age 85, nearly 1 in 3 people will have some form of this devastating condition. But here's what most people never realize. Your brain at 60 isn't a ticking time bomb. The choices you make right now, today, can dramatically change your odds. I'm going to share 7 science-backed strategies that can cut your dementia risk by up to 60%, and the most important tip is at the end, so don't miss it. The biggest lie we've been told is that dementia is just normal aging. It's not. Your brain has an incredible ability to repair itself and form new connections even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, and it means you have more control over your brain health than you ever imagined. How old are you right now? Write your age in the comments below and tell me your biggest concern about brain health. I read every single comment and reply to as many as I can. Let me start with something that might surprise you. The foods you eat for breakfast could be slowly damaging your brain. Ultra-processed foods, the kind that come in boxes and bags with ingredient lists you can't pronounce, create inflammation in your brain. This inflammation acts like rust on metal, slowly corroding the connections between brain cells. A study following over 10,000 people for more than a decade found that those who ate the most processed foods had a 72% higher risk of dementia. Every morning when you reach for that sugary cereal or packaged pastry, you're feeding inflammation. Instead, try this simple swap. Start your day with eggs, which contain choline, a nutrient that helps build the protective coating around brain cells. Add some blueberries packed with compounds called anthocyanins that act like bodyguards for your neurons. Even something as simple as oatmeal with nuts gives your brain steady fuel instead of the sugar spikes that damage blood vessels in your brain. Your sleep quality might be more important than you think. When you sleep, your brain has a cleaning system called the glymphatic system that washes away toxic proteins, including the amyloid plaques linked to Alzheimer's disease. Poor sleep is like having a broken garbage disposal in your brain. People who consistently get less than 6 hours of sleep have a 30% higher risk of dementia. But here's the scary part. Sleep apnea, which affects nearly half of people over 60, can quietly suffocate your brain cells night after night. If your partner says you snore loudly or stop breathing during sleep, get tested immediately. Good sleep hygiene can be your brain's best friend. Keep your bedroom cool, around 65 to 68 degrees. Avoid screens for at least an hour before bed and try magnesium glycinate, which helps calm your nervous system naturally. Think of sleep as your brain's daily maintenance program. Social isolation is deadlier than smoking 15 cigarettes a day. When you withdraw from social connections, your brain literally shrinks. The areas responsible for memory and thinking become smaller and less active. Loneliness triggers chronic stress hormones that are toxic to brain cells. People with strong social connections have a 50% lower risk of developing dementia. But quality matters more than quantity. One meaningful conversation with a friend who truly listens to you does more for your brain than a room full of acquaintances. If you've lost friends over the years or family lives far away, consider joining a book club, volunteering at a local charity, or taking a class at your community center. Even having a pet can provide the emotional connection your brain craves. Your brain thrives on the complex thinking required for social interaction, reading facial expressions, following conversations, sharing memories. It's like a workout for your mind. Here's something that will shock you. Sitting for long periods is as dangerous to your brain as it is to your heart. When you sit for hours, blood flow to your brain drops significantly. The hippocampus, your brain's memory center, actually shrinks when you're sedentary. But here's the incredible news. Just 30 minutes of walking can increase the production of a protein called BDNF, which acts like fertilizer for brain cells. You don't need to run marathons. A brisk walk where you can still hold a conversation is perfect. Swimming is even better because it combines cardio with coordination, giving your brain a double benefit. If mobility is an issue, even seated exercises or gentle stretching helps. The key is consistency. Your brain needs that daily boost in blood flow to stay healthy. Think of exercise as delivering fresh oxygen and nutrients directly to your brain cells. Your mouth might be the gateway to brain disease. Gum disease isn't just about losing teeth. The bacteria from infected gums can travel through your bloodstream and cross into your brain. These bacteria trigger inflammation that damages brain cells and may contribute to Alzheimer's disease. People with severe gum disease have a 70% higher risk of dementia. The connection is so strong that some researchers call Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes because of how inflammation affects brain metabolism. Brush your teeth for 2 full minutes twice a day. Floss daily, and see your dentist regularly. If your gums bleed when you brush, don't ignore it. Consider using an electric toothbrush, which removes more plaque than manual brushing. Oil pulling with coconut oil for 10 minutes each morning can also reduce harmful bacteria in your mouth. Your dental health is literally connected to your brain health. Chronic stress is like pouring acid on your brain. When you're constantly worried or overwhelmed, your body produces cortisol, a hormone that's helpful in short bursts but toxic when it never shuts off. High cortisol levels shrink the hippocampus and interfere with the formation of new memories. People with chronic stress have double the risk of mild cognitive impairment. But stress management isn't just about relaxation. It's about giving your brain the calm environment it needs to repair itself. Deep breathing exercises, even just 5 minutes a day, can lower cortisol levels. Try the 4-7-8 technique. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Meditation doesn't require sitting in lotus position. Even mindful walking or gardening counts. The goal is to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which puts your brain in repair mode instead of survival mode. Here's the most powerful strategy of all, and it might surprise you. Learning new skills creates new neural pathways that make your brain more resilient to damage. When you challenge your mind with complex activities, you build what scientists call cognitive reserve. This is like having a backup generator for your brain. People with higher cognitive reserve can have the same amount of brain damage as someone with dementia, but still function normally because their brains have multiple pathways to access memories and skills. Learning a musical instrument is particularly powerful because it engages multiple areas of your brain simultaneously: motor skills, auditory processing, memory, and emotion. But any complex learning works. Try a new language using apps that make it fun and social. Take up painting, which combines creativity with fine motor skills. Learn to cook cuisines from different cultures, engaging your senses and memory. Even complex puzzles or strategic games like chess can build cognitive reserve. The key is choosing something genuinely challenging that you enjoy enough to stick with long term. Let me recap what we've covered, because this could change your life. Dementia isn't inevitable. It's largely preventable through the choices you make every single day. Clean up your diet by eliminating processed foods and adding brain-healthy nutrients. Prioritize sleep as your brain's daily cleaning cycle. Nurture social connections that feed your soul and stimulate your mind. Move your body to increase blood flow to your brain. Take care of your oral health to prevent brain inflammation. Manage stress to protect your memory centers. And most importantly, never stop learning and challenging your mind. Your brain at 60, 70, 80, or beyond has incredible power to heal and grow. You're not powerless against aging. You're in control of your brain's destiny. Even small changes done consistently can have profound effects over time. You don't have to be perfect, just persistent. If this video gave you hope and practical steps you can take today, please hit the like button and subscribe for more evidence-based health content designed specifically for people over 60. Ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest research on healthy aging. Share this video with friends or family members who might benefit from this information. You could literally be sharing something that changes their life. Leave a comment below and tell me which tip surprised you the most or what other health topics you'd like me to cover. Your questions and experiences help me create content that truly serves this amazing community of people who refuse to let age define their limits.